Since our last update, we've heard from so many of you of how excited you are for our big adventure and how you want to love and support us in this next stage. But we've also heard many questions, and we want to answer them because others are probably thinking the same thing.
So, we're going to go through a series of questions. Question 1. So you live on a boat. How big is that boat? Do you have your own room?
Yeah, so it's a big ship, about 12 decks. We get a family cabin, which is 3 bedrooms, a living room, a dining room, a bathroom, and a small kitchenette. There'll be a linked video for what a family cabin looks like down below.
Pregunta número 2. Wait, so you said kitchenette? How do you cook? Where do you grocery shop? Is there room service?
So one of my favorite things is that we can eat in the dining room for every meal. No dishes. There's volunteer cooks who help feed the crew. If we want to cook, there is a space for us to do that. We would go shopping out on the town on where we're docked in the local market. We have a feeling that Jeff is going to spend a lot of time in the markets buying some weird food.
The volunteer cooks also cook for all the patients to provide nourishment and to make sure that they have a swift and good recovery as well. So question number 3, what about the kids? Do you homeschool them? Mm-hmm. Will they become sailors? Are they going to swab the deck?
There's an internationally accredited Christian school on board with about 100 kids, preschool through 12th grade. They'll be with other volunteer kids who are from around the world. Our kids are mostly excited, but also nervous and sad and hopeful and every other emotion you can imagine, just like us.
So their teachers are going to be from Australia, the UK, Sweden, the US, New Zealand, Canada, and I don't know where else. So I'm really excited about it, and we're both taking bets on which accents they're actually going to pick up, which will be cool. So, okay, question 4. What jobs do you have on the ship? Are they 40 hours a week? Do you have time off to explore?
Yeah, so Jeff is going to be the finance director for this ship. He will have 4 to 5 people under him, and his boss is the operations director. The job's pretty 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. He'll be able to eat lunch with us every day in the dining hall, which is a really cool way to just be able to see each other in the middle of the day. In addition to the normal accounting work, he's also going to go off the ship. He's going to meet with bankers, government officials, and their Ministry of Taxation. He should be working on his French more than he is.
That is true. And then Jackie is going to go as a primary caregiver. And so what that means is Mercy Ships is really big on everyone adjusting well to and their mental health. So when we first get there, her primary objective will be helping the kids get settled into their new routine, meet friends, and adapt to life on board the ship. And after all 3 kids have been given the green light on adjusting well, she'll then help part-time doing physical therapy or other roles that she wants to do around the ship. She's pretty open to whatever. And then for weekends and time off, we'll definitely be getting off the ship to explore Africa. So you can keep checking our blog, which is linked down below, to see wherever we go. We've been warned of cabin fever.
So question number 5, are there spiders, bugs, and other creepy, gross, crawly things there?
Yes! That's been a fun conversation between the 2 of us. So not to name names, but one of us might be fascinated by it and the other is less than moving on.
Nope.
Question number 6. What is Mercy Ships? How long have they been around? What do they do to help people in Africa? And how are you 2 a part of it?
Mercy Ships has been around for over 45 years. Right now they have 2 ships, with one currently in Sierra Leone and the other in Madagascar. They bring surgeons and a whole hospital worth of people to the places that need immediate help with their healthcare. The surgeries include eye care, dental, orthopedic, women's health, tumors, even hospice and palliative care. They work with the local healthcare workers to assess the needs for that particular place and then train their in-country healthcare workers. The ship stays at each dock for around 10 months, but they start working with the local workers a few years before and a few years after, especially with follow-up care and check-ins. They do not want to come in and tell them what to do, but come alongside and train themselves out of a job someday. It's very teach a man to fish and he never goes hungry type mentality. But because of all of this is 100% free for the patient, including their travel costs, their recovery, everything, Jeff's going to be working with the families on reimbursement, currency exchanges, and everything financial, so that's the least of the patient's worries. I'm going to help with physical therapy after surgery to get them back home again. So, question 7. This is great and all, but I'm a wannabe nerd, and I want to know the ship's technical specifics.
So I'm thinking of exactly 2 people right now. So we'll link to the doc in the video notes below. Enjoy. And you know what? If it's measured in meters, it has the aura of precision and intelligence, right? Okay, question number 8. What's the weather like in Sierra Leone? Are you at the equator? Are you below the equator?
So we're still in the northern hemisphere, but just barely. Weather is the same year round, a high of 85 and a low of 75, but with 90% humidity. It's going to be hot and sticky. Jeff's dry skin is really looking forward to it, though.
Yes. Question 9. How's fundraising going?
So first of all, thank you so much to everyone who has given or pledged to give a monthly gift. It really encourages us to know you're behind this mission. We have bought our plane tickets, and we're starting to have other expenses, including buying some Africa-specific clothes, equipment, and other items. A lot of people have told us they'll be giving, and we're giving Mercy Ships periodic updates on how much is pledged towards our monthly goal. If you want to give, there's links below in the notes section as well.
So that's it for now. What are your other questions? What are you curious about? Let us know, and we'll include them in a future email or video. Thanks.
Thanks.